And it's time now to talk movies, and on the line is one of our great Australian actors, Ben Oxenbould. Ben, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
It's my pleasure, John. Thank you for having me.
Well, Ben, you started as a child actor and you've just kept on going. It's not often the case that people are able to make that transition, is it?
No, I think that's right. I think I certainly was very fortunate because I had a very a solid sort of family setting, and they all and friends, and they all kept me very, very grounded. And I think that after Fatty Finn, I just led a normal life. You know, I went and played football and did all the things that I would have normally done. So it was all sort of kept on a fairly level playing field.
Well, how did you get the role in Fatty Finn?
Do you know, it was quite extraordinary. They came around to all of the public schools around Australia, I believe, and just cattle called a whole lot of kids, and they came into our classroom and picked a few people out, and we went and read a couple of things, and we had no idea what it was for. And then they called us back, went to a few sort of callbacks, and I do recall because my mum made me wear a pair of shorts and a shirt that I think she'd stolen from the 1940s. And I was most upset about it, and back to the callback, and I was most upset about it, but seemed to have worked in my favour. She obviously knew what she was doing, so I had another couple of callbacks, and they asked if I'd wanted to give up my school holidays to do the film, and I just thought, this just sounds fantastic, so I absolutely jumped at it.
You worked with really a veritable who's who of Australia's actors in that film. Some incredible actors, weren't there?
They really were. I mean, it was like a fantasy for me. It was like I think the shoot was about 8 weeks long. It was like a fantasy. Bert Newton played my father. Noni Hazelhurst played my mother. Gerard Kennedy was in the film. Lorraine Bailey was in the film. Bill Young played Constable Claffey, and the list goes on. It was a stellar cast, and it really was. And the other thing too was that they were the most wonderful people. I had one of the most. I'll remember it till the day I die. It was a phenomenal experience, and a lovely bunch of people to work with as well.
Well, did you find that they were able to pass on some of their experience with tips on acting, that sort of thing?
Absolutely. They were very, very generous, particularly Bert Newton. He was very generous with his time, and Noni Hazelhurst. They were very, very generous with their time, and certainly gave me a lot of little not tricks necessarily, but just things to look out for, and moments to play and things like that. So it was an unbelievable experience, a priceless experience for me.
It's great to talk to you, and we'll have to talk to you again soon sometime.
Absolutely, and thanks very much for having me, mate.
Absolute pleasure, Ben. We have the very latest news, sport and weather coming up at the top of the hour, and it's 7 to 4.